One thing about that mob drop tower is it does actually drop them, so they're pretty easy to kill. So you just gotta be careful and watch out for creepers and skeletons. Keep them from knocking you off your platform. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that, I'm still getting messages almost daily on Crash Landing, even though it's been out of development for a couple months now. So hopefully, mine and Iskandar's next project that we're working on right now, which is Atonement, is just as popular. Right now, it's a bit rough around the edges. It is a mod pack of Purple Death, and that's about all you get with it. I streamed for about an hour last night, and I never made it past the first 5 minutes of gameplay without dying horribly. So, yeah, that was. We're getting there though. We're about got the start game worked out. Let's see here. Clean up some inventory space. Yeah, it was. Let's see. Hang on a second here. I'll get you the link to it. Give me just a moment. I'll see if I can't find that link to it. Alright. Yeah, it's just, it's over on the actual website. There's, like I said, there is still a lot of community involvement over there on that website. I mean, I'm shocked at how well it took off. I did a crook, silky worm string. I got a sheep. I get sugarcane and more seeds. I'm gonna take the sugarcane. And I'm going to put my sheep away. And now the first thing I'm going to make out of that string, if I can do this without getting knocked off the edge, is going to be a bed. Actually, I need to wait until I can get me a zombie to come down. Come on down here, buddy. You get down here. Yeah, that was the thing with Crash Landing. Was whenever he started it because of Agrarian Skies and the HQM quest. And he liked that concept, so he's like, well, let's do something with that and see if we can't make the mod a little more popular. And man, I'll tell you what, when Agrarian Skies came out, there were literally, it was months after Agrarian Skies came out and just nothing. No mod packs at all came out with the hardcore questing mod. And then Iskandar did it, and now all of a sudden it just exploded. And now, I mean, they're just everywhere, the HQM packs. So now Iskandar and I are doing away with the HQM, and we're going to try and do something a little bit different again. We're using the Simple Achievement mod from Sky Factory, and a book mod. I can't pronounce the name of it, but it allows us to create a custom in-game book to get all the informations. Hey Blue Flash, how's it going? We're sitting here talking about past mod packs and what's come up in the future with me and Iskandar. I'm sitting there trying to get a zombie to drop down because that's one of my quests, is to kill a zombie. I want to make a bed so I can sleep through the night, but actually no, I don't. Get down here. Alright. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and ignore the zombie for a minute. He'll come down eventually when he's good and ready, I guess. He'll probably come down whenever I've got my back turned to him. Get some string. Grab just about. That's a little extra wood. That's the one thing I hate about that inventory slot stuff is. Yeah, we've got, like I said, I'm going to be live streaming the Atonement Pack here over the next couple days as we develop it. It's going to be, I'm going to be live streaming around 8 o'clock at night, Eastern time. So if you guys want to stop by and check and see what all's going on with it, I'd be glad to have you. I'm telling you, I think there's something down here with me. There's my zombie. Dobby. Alright, well, there's another achievement got. We get cows. Oh, that's really nice. A full heart. And death. Well, told you they was going to get me when I wasn't watching. That's just the way it goes, though. Make sure I get all my stuff back. Atonement, it is almost completely magic base. We've got one tech mod in it, but I don't care for it, and I'm trying to talk him out of it. I'm trying to go with a he's got an electrical age installed provisionally. It's just something to test out and see, but it just looks too high tech for me. I want to go with a more steampunk mod, but anyways, it's a right now it's a pack of death. You start off in a world that is nothing but tainted land. The entire world is covered in taint, and the whole goal of it is to clean up the taint. So right now we haven't got the backstory for it yet, but I need a place to put my heads at. There we go. Like I said, we don't have the backstory to it finished up yet. And last night, Blue Flash, you was on there with me, wasn't you? Yeah, it's Purple Death. Yeah, I think Blue Flash was on there with us last night. And, oh man, it was, like I said, I couldn't survive more than 5 minutes. I think was the most I survived on any of the playthroughs of that. I mean, we went through several different worlds trying to get something. We are talking about removing the mod that allows the mobs to dig after you, because it was just after I got off, Tibbs was streaming it, and he was getting like 1,000 entities at a time sometimes. I mean, there's just building up insane amounts of entities, and he was having to go into peaceful and clear all the entities and then go back to easy mode. And that, I think we finally caught the culprit of that. So hopefully tonight it won't be quite as much death. Hopefully. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, yeah, the mobs. Yeah, they'll come after you uh, if you're not dug in like extremely deep. They'll dig after you, or even if you pillar up and think that you can build a sky base and be safe, they'll pillar up right beside you and come after you. I mean, I like the mod. I like the idea of it, but it's just constantly spawning entities, and there was just no way we could get the entities under control. So we ended up having to call it on that mod. But it's coming along. We're going to do a little bit more work later today. See if we can't get a little bit more. Yeah, I found that Escadar's the one that puts most of the mods together and does most of the mind tweaker stuff, and I do the design work, like designing the books or designing any structures that need to be done. And I didn't know that he had that mod installed. And I went and buried myself in the side of a hill, and I'm thinking I'm safe, and next thing I know, the whole side of the mountain just explodes. If creepers can see you through walls with that mod, and if they see you through the wall, they will explode and blow out the wall so that other mobs can get to you. So it was just. Do I want a pot or a reward bag? I'm gonna take the reward bag. Yeah, there is. Like I said, we're gonna be. That's the mod. That was the mod that was causing all the death. So we're gonna be removing it, and hopefully that will help with the purple death. 'Cause, I mean, it was just non-stop. Got a little bit more work done on the book. I did get a little bit more work on the book done last night before I went to bed, and I got most of Thaumcraft completed, but still got to come up with some things I need to add for Britannia, Witchery, and Clockwork Phase. I just got to decide what all needs, because basically the book is just a key points book. It gives you all the key information that you're going to need. The rest of it is up to you, for you to discover on your own. But we are not creating a fishing pole. Northeast Tennessee. That's where I'm from. Yeah, if you've ever heard of Bristol Motor Speedway, then that's where I'm from. So we just need to get in the Atonement Pack. No, we've got Witchery, Thaumcraft, a bunch of Thaumcraft add-ons, Clockwork Phase, and Britannia. Let's see. I'm not sure where to go next. I think we're going to go for the Civ. So for the Civ, we're going to need 2 silk mesh. See if we got enough to make 3 wool right now. There's our Civ, and now we're going to make a bed. Yeah, it's a small pack. There's only 50 or 60 mods in. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, it's a really small pack. Yeah, I was in the bottom of the US. I'm gonna put my bed right there and hope it doesn't drop me out of the world whenever I wake up. Let's go ahead and remove that waypoint. Okay, let's see here. Oh man, I think it's just gonna be a bunch of cutting trees and getting saplings right now. Yeah, guess that's what we're gonna have to just. Actually, I want to get a little more inventory space, so let's go ahead and do the inventory spaces. Alright, there's that. Angel submit fruit juice or kind of fruit juice because I do not have any way to cook the fish. Locked in inventory slot. We're going to actually take and move this sieve right there. There we go. Yeah, the Skyblock world. I was talking about that once again. I was talking about that earlier. I do kind of like it in a way, but at the same time, it gets old quick. But I like the build up to building supplies. You know, once you get to that point where everything's just easy, it gets kind of boring for me. So. Yeah, US has got quite a distinct amount of accents, surprisingly. And really, when you live in the US, you can really start to tell where people are from by their accents, what part of the country they're from. But we are going to make us a few ladders here. Yeah, I guess. Now I drove truck there for a long while, so to me it doesn't seem that big. We're going to take this tree from the top down. You haven't made it to the unlimited resources part of the packs yet? Oh man. Hey broski, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. Yeah. I guess that, yeah, I mean, it really just depends on where you're from. It depends on how big the place you live at is. To me, the U.S. just, like I said, it doesn't seem like big of a place for me. But where I'm from, I mean, I live in a little small hick town that's got 2 red lights. And the only reason why we got 2 red lights is just so we can say, well, we've got 2 red lights. We don't even need one of them. But then also, like when I was driving truck for a living, there was towns I'd go to out west that literally I'd be driving through it, and the front bumper of my truck would be on one side of the town, and the back bumper would be on the other because the town was just so small. But yeah, I kind of like where I live at. Like I said, my town's really small, but we're nestled right in between a couple big cities. So we got all the amenities we need close by without having all the hassle of living in a big city. Yeah. One thing about the small towns though is everybody knows everybody. They know everything that's going on. But I mean, I enjoy it. Uh, need more crops. I like it. A lot of people don't like these giant trees like that, but I do. I really like those big trees because for me, it just means I get a lot more saplings a lot faster, and I don't have to do quite as much tree cutting. These things are just full of leaves. And of course with a few ladders, and you take it down from the top, it's not a hard tree to cut down. Said I'm wanting to get a cobble gen going before I end the stream. Usually I'm just starting out with streaming, so my streams haven't been too long. They've been about an hour long, but we'll just keep going and see how much we can get done before I have to get off here and take care of a few things around the house. Oh, man. I wonder if she's put in a new way to get clay. Slag and infusion. No. Shouldn't have slept last night. Need the terrain. That was a derp on my part. I should have known that from the actually, I think I mentioned it earlier, not to sleep until it rained, but just didn't even think about it whenever I went to sleep. Force of habit. Just keep... Man. Alright, man, you take it easy and have a good one, Flash. I'm a disabled vet, so I don't have to go to work, thankfully. Well, I mean, I miss working. But, oh, that was a mistake. Yeah, I think that's one of the hardest things about streaming is the time zones. Um, that's the reason why I'm going to try and do 2 streams a day, one in the mornings and one in the evenings. That way, people that live in other time zones can come in and join me and see what's going on.
Wherever you sell, however you ship, ShipStation.com makes it easy. Now you can try ShipStation free for 30 days, plus get an additional month free on the banner. Or
I could probably find one. It's just that like I said, I don't think there's really a good time to stream for anybody. You know, or well, not for everybody. You know, somebody's always gonna get left out. So that's the reason why I'm going to try and do 2 streams. That way, anybody that gets left out in the first stream can always catch up on the second stream, see what's going on. And you know, maybe once I get a few more followers and viewers, and they want to see more about what's going on, and they can't see one or the other, I might start posting the stream on YouTube. That way everybody gets to see what's going on. Yeah, I mean, I tried doing the whole YouTube channel, and man, that's just a lot of work trying to edit and record and all that stuff. And I was like, you know what? I got a new computer about a week and a half ago, and I was like, you know what? Instead of doing YouTube, why not stream it and just, you know, that way I can talk to people as I'm playing and give me a little bit more to talk about. And also, I don't have to do as much editing of my recordings. Yeah, I'm not doing any of this for profit or anything like that. I'm just doing this because I enjoy Minecraft, and I want to be able to share that with people. And YouTube was just taking the fun out of it for me. So I'm figuring to do this, and I could just play the game, do what I want to do, and if people want to join in and watch, they can. If not, then, you know, it's nothing off of me. It doesn't really affect me one way or the other. Alright, so let's go and get a little more dirt here going. Yeah, it is. I enjoy talking with random people. Man, whenever I was doing, I'm not a very social person in general. So whenever I first started onto the Crash Landing mod pack, and then everybody just started messaging me and wanted to just get to know me a little bit better. That was a change, man. I ended up gaining quite a few friends through that, and yeah, maybe this will just kind of add to that list. Maybe get me back into the social network again. No, I think my biggest problem is just, coming up with stuff to talk about. Cause normally I play Minecraft and it's just me in the game, and I don't have to talk about it. But doing stuff like this makes things a little bit different, a little interesting. I gotta remind myself not to sleep. Let's see here. Some of this stuff away. I don't need right away.